Yo! There he is. He's celebrating a goal.
Yeah, but who's that?
Who
Who used to do that?
I don't. Well, no, I don't know. Who did that?
Bobby.
Oof, Bobby Firmino.
Bobby Firmino. There he is.
He had a few different celebrations, didn't he? He had a few.
And he had the most incredibly white teeth.
Yeah. I remember scoring a hat trick once, and he just had three fingers up like this, and then he was just going like this. He did have a good celebration.
Premier League. Yeah. You're having a laugh. Well, we're hoping you're going to have a laugh today. It's the Premier League.
Yeah, welcome in. Yeah. Welcome into the Premier League live lesson, guys. Let us know which schools are joining us. Teachers, you can let us know by leaving us a comment in the comments on YouTube or on the StreamYard link as well. Or you could even email Dom back if you want to annoy his inbox. And we will get your shout-outs up on the screen so that we know which schools are joining us today for this very special live lesson in partnership, officially in partnership as well, Dom. Official, yes. We are official partners with the Premier League this year. Adobe have this partnership.
VIPs.
Very cool official branded templates in Express that we're going to be using today. Having a lot of football fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to it immensely. Should we have a quick go through the housekeeping corner?
Of course. So if you haven't joined us before, maybe you don't realize you can pause this video. So if we're going too fast and you'd like to slow down a little bit or take a break, then you can pause the live stream and then just continue playing whenever it suits you. Saying that, though, we are going to be going back and forth from the browser over with Dom to the iPad over here with me. And you're going to kind of see everything nearly twice, kind of on the browser and the iPad, which builds in a lot of extra time for you as well. So hopefully you won't need to do any pausing, but it's there if you need it. And then the second thing to remember, Dom, would be what?
What? Well, if you naughty teachers haven't registered for this session, then you won't be getting certificates for either yourselves or your pupils in your class. The official Premier League certificate, nonetheless. So if you need to, get on that register link that is so brilliantly pointing out there. Register adobe.ly/live lessons. And also there's another thing on the scrolly down the bottom, which is the activity page for today. adobe.ly/premiere25.
Yeah.
That's how you get there. Get in there. Should we have a quick look at it?
Yes. So when you do go to that, you're going to see, as we're going to see on Dom's screen right now.
Yes.
Oh, here it is. Here's the activity page for today. So as you can see, you can either get here by typing in adobe.ly/premiere25, or if you've got an iPad like me, you could scan the QR code that's on the screen right now and get that activity page opened up.
Yes, absolutely. So let's have a little goosey gander at what we're going to do today on today's Premier League special. Activity 1, shirt design. And now I'm loving this, and I can't wait to do one for Bobby Firmino. And we've got a template here. You can see, open the shirt template, and I'll get you straight through to here, and you can start, what do they call it? Tinkling around.
Tinkering.
That's what I was looking for. Tinkering around, changing all sorts of things. And then our second thing, which we'll get to a bit later, is a video reel editing, the highlights reel. I love this, and I've got a very special match which I'm going to be doing highlights for my own. But activity 1, I think we're probably ready to kick off. See what I did?
Yeah. So make sure that before you click on the button to open the template, you do need to have logged into Express. Okay, so make sure that you've logged into Express, that you're on the Express homepage, and then obviously on another tab, then you've gone to the activity page, adobe.ly/premiere25, and then when you click on that open the shirt template, it'll just launch it straight in Express. It's a little bit different on the iPad. We'll go over that in just a second. Now let's see Dom do it first.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this, and it's going to send a long ball right over the top. And it's going to open up in Express.
Route 1, there it is.
Yeah, exactly. Route 1. And there we go. We got all these kind of things that you can rename on here and such like. In talking about renaming, it's time to rename your file.
Yeah.
So when you're in here, I'll put Premier League, and I think I'll put Bobby for Bobby Firmino.
Yeah.
There
So
we go.
the of this is, guys, you can make a Premier League shirt for yourself. Do that. Or if you've got a favorite player that's played in the Premier League, that does play in the Premier League, or I think Dom is going for a past player from the Premier League. Then
If you don't remember Bobby Firmino, you need to know your history, lad.
Your history, lad.
Yeah, but absolutely, doing one for yourself would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So you make one for yourself or make one for a favorite player. It's totally up to you. Make this however you want. Right. Shall we see how to open the template on the iPad?
Yeah, let's do that. That's a great idea.
Okay.
Right, let me take that off.
I
got. Get
Sorry.
out of it.
Sorry,
Get out of it.
I was clicking stuff. Sorry, my bad. Right. Stop clicking on things. Right then, here we go. I'm on the iPad. So here we go. I'm in the Adobe Express app. So we need to use the Adobe Express app on the iPad. And I'm logged in, as we can see. So let's jump over to here. Oh, do you know what? I haven't actually opened it up because I was just talking about it.
Oh, what?
Didn't actually do it. Adobe.
Put a short link in. You'll love that.
/Premiere 25. Go. All right. So here we go. It's opening up.
Bish bash bosh. Isn't it a shame that Carmarthen FC aren't in the Premier League?
Come on, town. They're not even in the Welsh Premier League at the moment.
No way.
They were for years. Carmarthen Town were in the Welsh Premier League, but they are now in the Cymru Division South now at the moment. So
that's a full
time to be a fan of the old gold. Yes, there we are. Right. Okay, so let's open up this template on the iPad. So scroll down, and here's the button here. Okay, so to open up this template on the iPad, here's what we need to do. We need to long press on that button. Hold your finger down and a long press. There we go, and it's opened up a menu, and we need to tap on that topmost button that says open. So let's give it a go. Open, and it's going to jump over to the Adobe Express app, and it's going to fire it up. The template is open, and here we go. Right, back over to you, Dom.
Right, okay. So what kind of things should we do first? Well, I think maybe this background color. I think that's the first thing to tackle, because obviously I'm doing mine about Bobby Firmino, Liverpool's best ever false number 9. So I think what I'll do is, excuse me, is in my layer stack over on the right hand side here, you can see that my bottommost layer is this one right here. This is my background. Now, I don't mind it. It's got sort of kind of a grid effect. If you just kind of zoom in, you can see it's kind of got grid effects and little kind of, is it bokeh?
Yeah.
Bokeh? Yeah.
Well, I think
and it's got
that's on a layer in front, actually, the bokeh.
The bokeh. Yeah, but we've got this kind of thing going on here. But if I go into effects and then look at my tones, particularly my duo tones, I mean, you could go to view all in here, and then you can click through and see what you like. Ooh,
nice.
Cool. I like that. Actually, that works really well, because obviously I'm going for Liverpool in mine.
Yeah.
And that is beautiful. Yeah, but you can also go to custom. So, you know, I don't know why you want to flip these around, but you could. I mean, that looks really good as well, actually.
Yeah, it is cool.
But you can click in here, and you can, maybe I'll select a slightly, that's more Liverpool, maybe. Yeah, I like that a lot. So that's the first thing I'm doing, is kind of trying to get my colors right. And I'm doing that through selecting the background in the layer stack. And then I went to, if I select it again, I go into effects, go into tones. You can view all the tones. You can have a look through here, see which one you like. But this was the one that I liked. And I can go back to get to the one that I really liked, which was this one. Maybe I'll also, shall I change maybe the big 27? You can see that down here in my layer stack. So let's change that as well.
Yeah, go for it.
While I'm here, go for it. Right, I'm going to click on it in the layer stack, because it's a little bit tricky. There's lots of things in this template, and trying to select the numbers is kind of tricky. I've managed to do it there, but if you can't select it, just go over to your layer stack and click it there. And then I'm going to double click in there, and it highlights both of these numbers. Now, Big Bobby Firmino was a number 9, so you could put 9 just on its own. You could put 09 if you wanted to. That makes it pretty big, and because it's behind the shirt, it kind of makes it a little bit confusing. So I think I'll just go for 9 to keep it kind of nice and simple. I'm going to zoom out using my 2 fingers on my trackpad because I want to start moving this about a bit to kind of recenter it. Now the pink line which goes top to bottom means it's recentered perfectly. It's not giving me a kind of a horizontal line, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Now it is a little bit obscured. You could always bring it over to the side if you wanted to, but that's where I'm going to be at now. And maybe just so that we've got it all together, I'll put 9 on the shirt as well. So I've got my numbers done. I've got my colors done. I'm ready to rock and roll. So let's see what's going on the iPad.
All right, okay. So I need to pick a player. So I got to go for a Welsh player, obviously.
Yes. Joe Rodon.
Joe
Welsh
Rodon.
Maldini.
I love Joe Rodon. He's brilliant. Brilliant. It's like
he's Leeds now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Leeds. You know when a ball hits you in the face. A football hits you in the face.
Yeah.
He looks like he really enjoys that when it happens to him. Like, he loves heading the ball. Yeah, anyway. Oh, I tell you what, we got to shout out. Do you know who's here? Is Mr. Hamilton from Ysgol Harry Tudur. Now, I don't know if you know Mr. Hamilton, Don, but Mr. Hamilton is an absolute legend. He is spot on.
Is he the one that is like a bit too rough in the challenge?
No, I wouldn't want to play football. I reckon he'd be quite. I think he'd be dishing out some
quite
fouls.
A powerhouse.
I think so. I think he'd be playing on the edge of the rules. Let's put it like that. But
he's a bit of an old school Julian Dix, isn't he? I think.
Yes. Thanks for bringing your class along, Mr. Hamilton. Good to see you again. Yes. Thank you for the message. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna go for. So I was gonna do Nico Williams because I think he's brilliant.
Yeah.
But he plays for Nottingham Forest, who are also red. So I don't want to match your red with my red.
Okay.
So I'll go for maybe one of my other favourite Welsh players in the Premiership at the moment. Who is? Let's see if you can guess who it is. He started his career with Swansea. He plays either as a left back or as a centre back. Has been playing in the Premier League for 10 years, I think, at least. And he is Wales's stand-in captain, and which basically means he's mainly the captain because Aaron Ramsey's always injured. So, do you know who I'm talking about?
Ben Cabango.
Oh, no. He's still at Swansea. Ben Cabango. It's Ben Davis. So,
Ben Davis.
Yeah, Ben Davis.
Yeah, Ben Davis is good. I mean, you should have gone for Joe Allen, but I'll let you.
Well, he's retired. He was my favourite player for Wales.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Yeah,
he was absolutely amazing.
I saw him in a wedding a couple of weeks back, and I wasn't brave.
Get some work done. Get some express work done.
I wasn't brave enough. I was like,
name dropping.
I wasn't brave enough to say hello, and I regret it now. Right. Anyway. Right, so let's go to the background. So Ben Davis plays for Spurs. So I mean, the shirt is the right color, but like Spurs,
white and dark blue.
Yeah, so Spurs' is kind of second color is like a dark blue. So let's do that. So chose my background in the layer stack all the way at the bottom right, and now let's go to effects and let's go to tones, and let's have a look.
Some presets that are pretty good there.
Yeah. Twilight is a good one. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Petal is going to go. No, I'm going to go with Twilight. I think I'm happy with that. So Ben Davis's number is 33. It's like having two number 3s, when you go Ben Davis. So let's go to the big color. What color is it? Kind of green 27. That one. So I'm going to choose it in the layer stack, and then I'm going to double tap on it. Tap. No, it hasn't done it. It's chosen another layer.
Tricky.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring that 27, the green 27, all the way to the top of my layers. Just so that I can sort them, and then I'll put it back. Okay, so I've dragged it all the way to the top of the layers. And now I'm going to choose that, and I'm going to type in 33. There we go. It doesn't fit very well, does it? So let's just bring the size down a bit. Let's just fit this in a bit better. There we go. Lovely, lovely job. Great. Now then, I should probably change the color of this as well because we changed the background.
Yeah.
So just next to Dom here, we've got that little green square, which is the color of the text. So let's just go for that. And I'm going to grab my, I'll just pick a dark blue, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Lovely. And now let's just take that all the way back to the back again. Okay, grab the 33 in the layer stack and just drag it all the way down to the bottom. Bottom but one.
Oh, that works well.
There we go. Lovely. Right. Dom, it's over to you.
Right. Okay. Right. So I've got my number 9 in there. I think one thing I was thinking about my 9, if I select it, is that the color's not working for me. What I think I'll do is, do you know what I could do? Is just go over to my colors here and reverse them maybe. Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Yes, interesting indeed. Why is it completely disappeared from view? That's an interesting thing.
Looks like the color of the fill is actually the opacity's right down.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Yeah, that is confusing. Because white should be there. Oh, there we go. Just let's select it in there, and it was fine. Okay, but then obviously it's sort of the white is dominating, so maybe I'll bring the opacity down ever so slightly. Yeah, something like that is fine. Now, so I've got 9 at the back. You can't really see it because of the kit. I've got 9 on here, and the name, I'm just going to put Bobby, as he's affectionately known, Bobby. Right, and I'll stick him in there. That's nice. Now, mine's a Liverpool kit, right? So this shirt is doing nothing for me.
No.
It reminds me of the mid-90s when they played in the cream.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the shirt, and then I can go to effects, and then again I think I'll open up tones. See what I've already got in here, crimson. I mean, that's not really a Liverpool red, is it? So maybe what I'll do with that selected, that's a good kind of start.
Yeah.
I'll go to custom. Now you can see on here, if we zoom in, that all the dark bits are kind of have been selected to be black, right?
Yeah.
So I'll select those to be white.
Ooh.
And then the highlights, if I select that box, that's a bit of a darker red.
Choose a different red.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to go to like, interesting. Maybe something around about there.
Yeah.
I think you'll have to get into the custom for this, really. I think that's the only way of doing it. So, and then sometimes it will be counterintuitive. You'll be like, oh, I want it to be, you'll think that it's going to be nearly black here, but it actually works out to be the kind of red that we're looking for, which is nice. Okay, and then, so now that I've done that, I've got my shirt color. It's clashing a little bit with the background, I must admit. It is clashing a little bit with the background, but I can work on that in a bit. I just want to get some basics done. So number 9, right, I think I need this to be flipped around and then go to the text color and make that white. Yeah, nice. Now with the outline thickness, I think I'll bring that up a bit.
Yes.
Yeah, about there. And then Bobby, so I want the text color to be white, and I want the outline to be black, and then I'll bring that outline up as well. Bobby. Now, font. I think we should probably change this font. What do you think?
Oh, you? I think, okay, yeah. Go on then.
I think I will do. I think, I mean, the thing with Bobby is he's Brazilian, isn't he? So he needs a bit of flair.
Roberto, yes.
Yeah. So something that's, I mean, none of these are looking as cool as I might want them to be. Bobby, that's got a bit of panache. Oh, that's nice. Source Sans Pro Black. That'll do. And I'm just going to make sure that it's kind of centered. You can see there. And that just makes it a little bit clearer. I like that. That looks good to me. Right, I'm going to go and play around with my background color and my shirt color.
Okay.
Because I think they're a little bit too similar right now. So let's see what you're doing with all your text and stuff like that.
All right, okay. Well, I mean, the shirt isn't too far off, is it? I mean...
no, it works well, that.
second color would be more of a blue rather than the black that we've got on the trim there. So maybe I'll just try it. So let's go to effects and then tones. Let's go to view all. Okay, so I kind of want let's go with this slate as a starting point. That's pretty good, I think. Oh, there we go. That's done.
Nice.
That's done. Yeah, that's good. Right. So let's tap on name, and then let's just double tap to choose that. Tap, and let's type in Davis. Now remember that you want this to be, here we go, in all caps on the back of a shirt, I would say. So with the caps lock on. Davies. There we go. And now we need to get that centered on the top of the shirt. You may have to, when I was trying this out with Nico Williams, I had to bring the font size down because Williams is a long surname. So you might have to bring the font size down, but Davis fits fine. Right, and Ben Davis's number, as we've already spoken about, is 33. Now, this text box actually has the letters, the characters quite crushed together. You can see that the threes are touching each other. So I wouldn't mind opening that up a bit. So to open it up, just go to the three dots here where you've got the font picker and the font size. Underneath that, you can see three dots. If I give that a tap, you see we got the letter spacing. We can just open that up a little bit. There we go, just like that. Now, I don't think I need an outline on this. I think I'm fine. Do you know? I think it's fine.
I think you are fine, especially with the white background.
If anything, it would be a white outline, but it doesn't need it, does it? It's fine.
Nah.
I think I'm pretty much done there. I'm happy with the font. I like the font. I think the font is good. I'm done. What's next? Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's have a quick goosey gander. So what have I done here? Well, back in the day, Liverpool liked a little bit of green on theirs, so I thought I'd go for a bit of green.
Nice. Just to
kind of set it out. Right. So team. Well, we know which team. Greatest team ever. Liverpool FC. Right. So I'm going to put that down the bottom. Could make that a bit bigger actually, just to make sure that everybody knows the greatest team in the world. Stick it there. Oh gosh, it's gone behind. How the devil did that happen?
Dear me.
So I can just select the three dots, bring to font. Now the colors on this, I'll have to change them around as well. Now, what did I go for here? In the end, I went for Source Sans Pro. So I think I'll just do Source Sans Pro here as well. But if you don't, you know what? If you don't change the text on yours, you'll be fine. But I did want, I've got black. Okay. Source Sans Pro, black. Nice. Now the color, how am I going to work this? So I think this time the way it's going to be is I have to do, because on my text up here, I've got white text with a green outline, but this one's in a white box. So what I'm going to do is change the text color to the green, and I'll do that by selecting the dropper tool and then hovering over the green in Firmino here. I think you lose sight of this when I do it, so I'll just click it and then green. That's the text is green now. Perfect. And then the outline doesn't need to be white because it's in a white box. So that's tremendous. Right. So now what have we got going on? Well, we've got this football club kind of generic badge in here. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm just going to delete it. So I'm going to delete that. Perfect. Now, Bobby Firmino. What have we got to do for Bobby? Well, first of all, I'd like to represent the fact that he's Brazilian. That would be good. So I'm going to go to Elements on the left-hand side. I'm going to put in a Brazil flag. Oh, great. Now, let's view them all. Gosh, some really cool ones in here. Now, I think I'll just go for quite a simple one. But it's got, I mean, I quite like this one with the kind of unfurling flag in it as well. Now, the good thing about design assets, of course, is that often they won't have any background on them, which is tremendous. Maybe I'll pop it down here, something like that, just so that we know that Bobby is Brazilian. And then what I'm thinking is in the top left here that I would really like to get the LFC badge. That would be cool. So what I've done is I've just gone over to Google. Let me share this, and I've just searched Liverbird LFC. Let me do this. Let me go back to Google here, and I go Liverbird LFC. Right. If you search that and then go to images,
Yeah,
and you'll have lots that you can choose from here. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll just any of these is fine.
could you have just done Liverpool FC badge? Could you have done that?
You could LFC badge. Yeah, you could do that. That's an easy one. Now, I don't want to just kind of like nick one straight off there. I want it to be a little bit more like this one is perfect, right? So I've got that there, and all I'm doing is right-clicking it and then copy an image. You can't see that when I do that. But you can right-click it and copy the image. And then if I go back to here, then I can right-click anywhere in the gray and go paste. Boom. Check that out. Nice.
Yes, that looks good.
Yeah, that looks great. So that's the kind of extra detail that I'm putting in there. But you can play around where you're going to put these flags, and maybe you put the LFC, bird sitting on the kind of team name down there, and then put Bobby, Bobby's Brazilian flag up there where it's got a bit more green to it, I suppose.
Yeah,
that looks pretty cool to me. I'm happy with that. Right, what have you got going on? Let's check you out.
All right. Okay, so let's go. Let's get the team name in. So team 01 at the bottom. Let's give it a tap. And I tell you what, let's bring that to the front, because remember Dom's, it went behind the shirt. So
yes,
let's avoid that problem. Just bringing that right up to the top, all the way to the top, to the tippy top. Right. And now I'm going to triple tap where it says team 01. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, okay. Well, let's use the blue line to move it over. And I'm going to just type in here, Tottenham Hotspur. All right. Oh, cool. So that looks great. So I'm going to get rid of this generic badge. Don't want that. Now, Spurs, of course, is in London.
Yeah.
So let's go to the elements, and maybe let's bring in something that represents where the club is as well, So we can go to design sets, and I can search here for London. See what I get? Here we go. Got some cool stuff here. I like this London skyline thing. That's very cool.
Yeah, that works nicely.
Yeah, I tell you what, let's grab
you can
that.
Do a bus, park in the bus.
Yeah. There we go. We do that.
Cool. Yeah.
Maybe something like this. I want it to be kind of big, and I want it to be mainly up in that top corner. So I know, is it weird that I'm turning these things upside down? No, I think it's fine. There we go. So I can do something like that.
Oh yeah.
Then let's whack the let's put the same duotone filter on it. So let's go to effects, tones, and I used Twilight. There we go.
Oh, cool.
And now let's just take that back. Let's just grab it and pop it right back there.
So how far down do you want it to go, I suppose?
Yeah, behind the number 33, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, or you could go in front and bring the opacity down a bit. Maybe. No, I'll just pop it behind. Just keep things simple. There we go. I think it's cool. It's got a little bit of a London flavour there. And Ben, of course, is Welsh. Of course he is. So
get a little flag in there.
Let's get a red dragon in. So let's go just to search. Let's see, is there Wales flag? I'm not sure if there is a Welsh flag here,
You could always AI it.
Yes, you could, couldn't I?
Yeah.
But I do know that there is a what you call it? And in the elements, there's an icon. There's a red dragon icon. So let's go into elements, icons, and I'll just search for Wales in here. There we go. This guy will do. Spot on. Right, let's bring him in. Where is he? There he is. Change the color. Red, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's just maybe have him up here. And then again, I'm going to just pop him back a few layers. Yeah, kind of like that. There we go. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that is great, actually. I really like the way that's popping out there.
Yeah.
And what did you do? Put a little filter on it?
No,
I changed the color and the opacity.
Yeah, because this template's got these layers, these funky layers here, these two. They have got some kind of light and some grain and some stuff on them, so it just makes it all really interesting. I am going to, the 33, the blue 33 that I've got.
Yeah.
It's hiding too much of that London for me a bit. So I am going to go down, choose that, the 33, and then I'm going to go to the opacity button that's down there on the left-hand side. So I'm going to bring the opacity down a bit. There we go. So I can just reveal a bit of the London skyline through the number 33.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, that works really nicely.
There we go. I'm happy with that. For old Ben Davis, legend.
Yeah, perfect. Right then, should we export?
Yes.
Okie dokie. So as always, if you want to download this, you might want to download it and print it out, for example. Then let me get myself on the screen. Then you've got to just go up to the button just here, this download button, give it a click, and then you can if you're going to print it out, PDF print is a good one, doesn't really matter, but you can do that. Download it to your computer.
Yeah.
Do that very shortly. Come on. I think it's probably just singing a little Bobby song in the background while it's doing it. Bobby Firmino. Right, Premier League Bobby, there he is. And otherwise, you can
change it from Bobby to Firmino. I just noticed that. Sorry.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I thought, do you know what? Give him a bit more respect.
Yeah. Put some respect on the name.
Yeah. And then the other thing you can do is click share, and then you can send it to Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or you can create a view-only link, and then just click create link down there, and then you can send that to whomsoever thou wishes. And there we go. So that'll take a few little seconds to go through. And there it is. It's come. And if you copy that and put it into your any browser, in fact, it will show up with your work. Beautiful. Oh, looks great on a black background. Looks really cool.
Oh, I can't see it.
Tab. Oh, hang on. There you go.
Oh, yes.
Nice on the black background, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm loving that. Yeah, a lot of good work. A lot of good work there. Right. Okay. Activity 1, Dunsky.
Yes.
Should we go and check out? That was a quick one, wasn't it?
Well, how long have we been? Yeah, half an hour. This is a bit quick for us. Yeah, that's quick. When you're working with templates, it does, speed things up a bit, I suppose.
Yeah, it's much more of a long ball back of the net, route 1, isn't it?
Yeah, not so much tiki-taka as
no, more like your Ricky Lambert.
Yeah, lump it up. The big guy up top.
Exactly that. Right, should we take a look at activity 2?
Go on then.
Go on then. Now, activity 2, video reel editing. There's another template. Well. Open this template to start building a video reel for a football match. So, like we did before, all you got to do is click on the button.
Yeah.
And it will open up a little bit like this.
Oh,
now, you will see that this is a guided style activity because you've got all of these things that you can do in there. If you want to come back to this at a later date in terms of how you can add these things and add scenes, add music, photos, and all that kind of thing, you can use that. But we're going to get rid of that right now. We don't need it. And we're going to rename this file. So I'll put Premier League Video. Okay, right. I'm off to the races. Mr. Jones, what should be the first thing that I should do you think?
Well, now then, I think you could just pick a match. And it doesn't have to be a match that's happened. It could be totally made up. Maybe you could pick 2 teams. So instead of match day, you could change that to the names of the two teams that you want to be competing, because that can maybe maybe that can influence maybe some duotone filters that we use. That can okay. What have you got?
I was thinking maybe March 2023 when the Reds done their fierce rivals Man United with the 7-0 victory at Anfield in the Premier League.
Yeah. I wish that had happened 2 days ago, but there we are.
Let's say no more.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of match day highlights, you're thinking you put the two teams in here.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you could keep highlights, but you could do something Liverpool versus Manchester United instead of match day.
Okay. Well, let's take a look. So, I'm going to put my caps lock on to make sure that everything. Oh, there we go. Everything comes out. Liverpool, and then I'll do. You see, now we're starting to get a little bit. It's starting to get a little bit tricky here in terms of space and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to type it out, and then I'll work on size and stuff like that. So I'll put Liverpool vs Man United. Okay, so we've got lots of text going on here. Right, I think I'll move this around. I'm going to have to start playing with it. So let's have a look, see. What are we going to do? Well, I think we're going to have to reduce the size into Liverpool. There we go.
No, then. Very good.
Now then, that's where we need to be. Because there is a lot of text there. And also, what I might do with this is bring it up to the top. Because when I bring it down here, see, the white tops aren't doing it, are they? It's kind of obscuring things, and I don't want that. So I'm going to pop it round about here. And then I think it's all kind of, the lines are quite bunched up, actually. So what I'll do, with it selected, I'll go to the 3 dots and just increase the lines. Oh, it only did the 1.
Oh, because you've got a typing.
Selected.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So I clicked off in the grey, click back on, and then I'll go to my 3 dots just here. And then I'll increase the line spacing. Can't even see what it's doing right now. There we go. That's a bit too much. Bring it down a little bit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
And now I've got that. I'll bring it down to something like there. And maybe I'll put like, it's got highlights. And maybe I'll put a space in there. March 23. Right. Now I'm liking to bring the text down here as well, you see. So I'll bring all that down. Yeah, nice. March. And maybe I'll change this as 2023. There we go. This is just a sore Liverpool supporter. That's all. Just doing it. That's okay.
Reliving past glories. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, I've got my text done here. What match are you going to do yours about?
Right. Well, I'm going to make just a fictitious match. I mean, it is a real match, but not one based on any actual result. So I'm going to scroll down.
What's the name of the striker, the Welsh striker who used to play for Cardiff City?
Which one?
Earnshaw?
Robbie Earnshaw. Yeah. Robbie. He is the only person ever to have scored a hat-trick at all professional levels of the game and international.
Really?
Yeah. So he scored a hat-trick like Conference, League 2, League 1, Championship, Premiership, and international. He's the only person, to have done that.
Insane.
Yeah, it's a cool stat. Robert Earnshaw. Yeah, he used to do like this cool kind of acrobatics whenever he scored a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody on our lesson today is going to remember Robert Earnshaw playing.
Yeah. No, that's
nobody at all. That's the thing, because when I was researching this, I was like, right, Welsh players that played, like, how far back do you go? You know what I mean? Like,
Ian Rush.
If you go, yeah, I mean, nobody on our live lesson today is going to remember back much more than like 5 seasons.
Dean Saunders.
Oh, then, yes, come on. Right, John Charles. Right. Gonna go. Right, let's open up the real template. Long press on open the real template and open. Here we go.
It's important, that long press, isn't it?
Yeah, though if you just tap it, it does nothing at all. It's really useful. Thanks, iPad. Right. Here we go. So here's the template. So I am going to try it right. So the Premier League team right now with the most Welsh players is Leeds. They've got 3 Welsh players in the team. So
Yes.
I'm going to do Leeds. And I've already done Spurs, who have got 2 Welsh players.
Yeah.
So Bournemouth. Bournemouth's got 2.
Yeah, I was watching highlights the other night. I can't remember who the one I was thinking was.
So I'll do Leeds, and then Nottingham Forest has got no, just 1. They used to have.
Who's the guy who wears the headband?
For who? Team.
I can't remember. I was watching it on Premier League highlights last night. Anyway, carry on.
All right, okay. So I have to do Leeds because they got 3 players, and like 3 starting players as well. So I'll go for Leeds versus Bournemouth. I don't mind this lowercase thing,
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Versus, keep that lowercase. Versus Born. Is there an E? No, there isn't. Is there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever written Bournemouth. Right. Oh, yeah. Let's bring down the size. Bring down the size.
You might need to move it up a bit.
Here we go. Right.
Oh, there you go. You could always change your color.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to, aren't I? Well, before I do that,
on mine, to be honest.
Before I do that, I think I'm going to put a duotone on that video in the background because Bournemouth don't play in that color red at all. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to choose my video layer over in the layer stack. I'm going to go to Effects and Tones again, View All, and I'm just going to choose one of these. I might go for. I did quite like that Twilight one. That looks nice.
The blend modes have disappeared somewhere.
Excellent. Good. They're not under opacity where they used to be.
No.
Well, mine is.
Is it?
Look there.
It wasn't before when you did it.
Okay. Right. That's better. I can see that now. Leeds versus Bournemouth highlights. Good. And then this is a fake match, so I don't need a date. So let's go back to you, Dom. And I think it's time for us to maybe bring in a voiceover for this scene. Just for this first scene.
Oh, now you're talking.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So, let's have a look at how long this scene is. Right. So it's a 3-second long scene. This first one. Let me bring this up a bit so we got a bit more time. Right. If I bring this over here, this first scene is a 3-second long scene. You have to move the playhead along before you can see how long it is, but this one is 3 seconds long. So we can't. I mean, you can stretch it. You can stretch it out. That's absolutely fine because there is plenty of gas in the tank on this video. That's fine. But we'll keep it to where it was. I'll just go back there 3 seconds. Put my playhead at the start, and then I'm going to go over to media. I'll go over to audio, and you've got your record voiceover button. Okay. Feel like John Motson here.
Yeah.
So what? Liverpool versus Man United highlights March 2023. Right. This is great stuff. So
you want a big sheepskin coat on? Go on.
I know. That'd be perfect. Right. So I've got enhanced speech on. If you're in a busy classroom, make sure you've got that enhanced speech button on. You can see it there. And then you're going to start recording. Welcome to Premier League highlights. Liverpool versus Man United, March 2023. Gosh, that was long.
That's fine.
Let's go and have a little look at what was going on here. Welcome to Premier League highlights. Liverpool versus Man United, March 2023. I don't mind that it overlaps, actually, but maybe I'll stretch this video out to there.
Yeah.
No, I might run into a problem here.
Now the new timeline view could definitely help you here, Dom. I think.
Yes.
You go to the
let's
new
go to
all layer.
all layers.
No, yeah. No, you can, and I think you can scroll down and see it. There's 2 video layers I think you're going to need. So that one, and then scroll down. There, you see? There was another one hidden. Now, it doesn't go any further. It's because that's as long as it is. So then your option is to slow it down.
Ooh, what a great idea. Slow it down. Right. Well, but you know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll switch views, go back to selected layer again. Gosh, we've got all sorts of madness going on here now. And this layer in the middle here, maybe I'll slow that down to 50%. And then that works beautifully.
Yeah.
Welcome to Premier League highlights. Liverpool versus Man United, March 2023.
Oh, that was a dream.
Nailed it.
That? Yeah, that was it. So if like me, you like the sound of your own voice too much and your voiceover has gone way over like mine did, I clicked on this. If I go back here, there we go. If I go back, you can see that while I'm still yapping on, my video actually stops completely, you see. So what Meredith told me to do there was to go over to the left-hand side, bring the speed down, which means that my team's walking out has gone down ever so slightly. And it might even need to go a little bit further than that. Did I go down to 25? Can't have gone down to 25, can I? Maybe I did.
There we go.
Welcome to Premier League highlights. Liverpool versus Man United, March 2023.
Yeah, nice. That's perfect. I like that. Go on, let's see what you've got going on in your voiceover then.
All right, then. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So here we go. So
you did a little filter, did you?
Yeah. So the playhead needs to come back to the beginning. Right back to the beginning. There we go. And let's go to media. And then on the media up at the top, we're going to go over to audio. And we're going to record a voiceover. Yeah, I'm going to allow the microphone. Yes, of course I am. Right. And now I've got the little blue dots going up and down with my voice like Dom had, but it doesn't show it on the iPad. And I've got the enhanced speech switched on. So here we go. I'm going to start recording, and it's going to count me down. Here we go. 3, 2. Welcome to these match highlights for Leeds versus Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Right.
So you went over on yours.
Yeah, I'm over. Yeah, big time. So first things first, let's just make the scene the right length. Okay, so I'll just bring my playhead back here, and I'm just gonna zoom in a bit. Let's grab that first scene, tap on it, then use that black handle on the edge to just stretch it out. There we go.
Nice.
Now, you may be lucky enough that it just fits. Okay. Mine doesn't. As you can see, we got this weird kind of nothing there, all breaks there. So you could just use your layer stack to find the bit that needs extending. So I could tap on that layer there and extend. But I do find it easier to use that new timeline view, which isn't on the iPad. That does. Right. Not on the iPad, guys. Right.
Didn't happen. Didn't see it.
No, nothing to see here. Right, so let's tap on it in my layer stack, all the way over there on the right-hand side. I'm going to tap on that video layer. And you can see there above the scene, that it isn't long enough. So let's just try and drag it out. See? Now, actually, you can see there is some video before that we haven't used. Can you see?
Yes.
Bare video at the beginning of the clip. So if I just grab the clip right in the middle, maybe we can just move this over and trim the beginning back out. Yeah, there we go. So I haven't actually needed to slow it down. Let's have a look. Oh,
a little thing.
Yes, well detected, Express. I am having your editing issues. Yes. Try again. Welcome to these match highlights for Leeds versus Bournemouth. Great. No, that's great. I think there was another video clip, wasn't there, that didn't extend this one. Just extend that out as well. Perfect. So you can just tap through everything in your layer stack and just make sure that it's all covering the whole length of the scene down there on the timeline. Yeah, everything's covered, so I'm going to be absolutely fine there. Right. Well, on to the next scene, Dom.
Okie dokie.
First
Right.
first goal of the game.
Well, seeing as I've got a 7-0, you know, I'm gonna have a lot of people here that I need to go through. So let's have a quick look at what is happening. Let's play it from the start just to get my commentary in there.
Welcome to Premier League highlights: Liverpool versus Man United, March 2023.
Right. So then you got one which is first goal of the night, player name, and one after that, celebrating a beautiful save, player name. And then what happens after that? Corner kick for the win. No, do you know what I'm going to do? And then corner kick for the win is the end. Right. So what I think I'm going to do here is, instead of saying first goal player name, I think what I'll do is, on that amazing day when they won 7-0, Cody Gakpo, Nunes, and Salah each scored twice.
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm going to do on mine, I think, is I'm going to, instead of first goal of the night, I'm going to put I'll put players who, oh, hang on a minute, let me go back here, just let me check, because we've got what I'm gonna just select first, because I like this goal being in the different color.
Yeah, I was going to say it's cool to keep that kind of color.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just put players who scored what am I going to write?
Nice.
A brace.
Oh, a brace.
A brace, which is the name for when you score 2 goals.
Yes.
Players who scored a brace. And then player name down here, we'll put Gakpo.
Yeah.
Space. And then it was
Nunes.
And then it was Salah.
More Salah, more Salah.
So, and then you can start like playing around with how this works, you see.
Yeah.
So if I just zoom out a little bit, players who scored a brace. Now, if you're doing it for yourself, if you're doing like a fictitious game, for example, you could put like man of the match, or you could put top goal scorer or something like that. But I've got players who scored a brace. Now, if I go to edit in here, text layouts and dynamic, I can play around with where that. Do you know what I'd like? I'd like brace to be on its own. There you go.
Nice.
So all I did there was I just put my cursor next to the B for brace, press return, players who scored a brace, boom, in there. That's nice. So I'll pop that around about there. Is there something I could do here maybe to make this look a little bit more special?
Well, you could do it on the video, couldn't you, I suppose?
Could duo-tone the video? I think also with this text here, it's got a white outline on it. I want the same outline as the brace, I think.
Oh, so yeah.
Click on outline color, go to my dropper tool, and then hover over brace. And then you can't see it so much until you bring the outline. Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
gosh. Gosh.
Gosh. Maybe that needs bringing down ever so slightly. So I'll go to custom and make it darker.
Oh, no, then that's better.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. This is a bad idea. Anyway, right about there is good. And then finally, I think I'll bring it up like that. Now, something you did on your first video or your first scene, which I really liked.
Yes.
This one is that you had a duotone filter on the video, didn't you?
Yeah, I think that is very cool when we can do that.
Yeah. So if I go back into this video, this layer here is my video background layer. You can see it as you play through, the players are on the pitch there like that. So what I'll do with that is, with that video selected, go to effects, duotone, click again on the sliders, and then bit of red, highlights, bit of black. Now I know that worked really well in my last one. Gosh, I'm gonna have to contrast these colors a little bit, I think. Blimey, what's going on here? This isn't working out so well. Here we go. A grey and a red. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm happy with that. Let's have a little look through and see what it's like. I need to play around with the colours still. It's not quite working how I want it to, but that's the general idea. Right, let's go and have a look at MJ, see what he's got going on.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stick to the first goal of the night. I quite like that. So I'm gonna choose one. So great attack, very creative player from Wales who plays for Bournemouth is David Brooks. What a great player he is. So,
What a player.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put here David Brooks, and he will very often pop up with an important goal. So I'm just gonna do that.
He's known for it.
He is. He is known for popping up with important last-minute goals. It's true.
Yeah.
Very creative. Right, so because he is a Bournemouth player, maybe I'll go for like black and red here. So I'll choose the video in the background, and I'm going to go to effects and tones, and then this crimson. Let's try this. Right, I'm going to flip that around, actually. I think I want... Yeah, let's try it. Custom. Right, let's try that the other way around. There we go, like that.
Yeah.
I think that's very kind of Bournemouth colours. Let's just have a look at that. Yes. That's cool. Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually ready for I'm ready for my voiceover. So let's just add a voiceover now. Bring my timeline back. Audio, record voiceover, allow the microphone, start recording. And off we go. Oh. Well, you can see that for the first time ever, but it's not actually allowing me to record. Oh, here you go. It's working now. And the first goal of the night goes to the Welsh wizard himself, David Brooks.
Nice.
There we go. Right. Same again. Let's just extend the scene. And now let's see if that's made a mess. Okay, so just extend the scene first, and then go and see what damage you've done. Kind of a super quick way of checking is to just go through your layer stack and choose everything one at a time and see if it's long enough. So we've got, yeah, the video of the football match is fine. There's plenty of that. That's fine. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, everything's going to be fine in this scene. I don't think it's fine. No props. Let's play it. And the first goal of the night goes to the Welsh wizard himself, David Brooks.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Back to you, Don.
Okie dokie. Right. Let's get a move on. So I played around with the duotone. I went for a green in the end, but I made sure that my players in here were in the red. So I want to do a voiceover for this bit. So I'm going to bring my playhead back to the start, just around about here. And what am I saying? I'm saying players who scored a brace, Gakpo, Nunez, Salah. Right, so let me get my playhead in the right place, hit record voiceover, got my enhanced speech button on, start recording.
Players who scored a brace, Gakpo, Nunez, Salah.
Nice.
Why are you saying Salah like that?
Because that's how you say it, Mohamed Salah.
Salah.
That's how Mo says it.
Salah.
Mo says it like that. That's the way it is, isn't it?
Players who scored a brace, Gakpo, Nunez, Salah.
And then also I thought one thing that would be cool would be select my three players who scored a brace here, and then I could go to animation. I could animate them in.
Ooh.
Like a grow in. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, you could do it a line at a time, couldn't you?
Well, you could, but hang on a minute. 56 minutes gone in the match.
All right. Sorry.
Players who scored a brace, Gakpo, Nunez, Salah.
Yeah, there we go. Right, celebrating a beautiful save. Are
you gonna mention that Bobby Firmino got the other one, the 7th goal?
Yeah. who scored? Oh, you see, I made that mistake again. Right, I'm going to click off, go back. I'm back. Right. So I want to keep beautiful in that blue. So I think what I'll do is I'll go here and it's like scored the record breaking, and then I'll get rid of and then I'm just going to go 7th, get rid of all of that, 7th goal, right? And then you got this player name. Let me move player name out of the way, right? Scored the record-breaking 7th goal to be the all-time highest score or the heaviest defeat between Liverpool and Man United. So here, if I select that and go to Edit, Text Layouts, Dynamic. Oh, wrong box. This one. Text Layouts, Dynamic. Then if I click just before goal, put on a new line.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you see how that works? Very nice. And then player name, Bobby. And then Firmino. Okie dokie, Bobby Firmino. And I've been putting mine on a bit of an angle there.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
to give it a bit of a vibe. There we go. Stick it somewhere like there. That's kind of cool. Now, I could go and put an outline on this. I have been using a kind of green outline because Liverpool do like a bit of green in their kits every now and again. That's a darker. It needs to be slightly darker than that. Yeah, right about there. Something like that. But then also, you can animate that in as well. So you could do it on a grow. If you click it again, you can bring the duration right up. And then hopefully you go back to the start of the scene. Yeah, that's cool. I think this, you can't really read it so much. There we go. Because it's dynamic, I can keep on stretching it out.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's good.
First line split over 2 is better.
Yeah, and then it probably needs a little bit of an outline on it. Oh, no, yeah, that is funny. 100% outline. Yeah, that'll do. And then bring the outline thickness up. Something like that. Okay. And then once you've got your things in there, you can go back to the start. So this could be the bit where you could be like, man of the match is Meredith Jones from Carmarthen. Something like that. But I'm going to go to media. I'll go to record voiceover. And then start recording.
The record-breaking 7th goal came from Bobby Firmino.
Nice. Love that. Now, like we had before, though, look, my voiceover is slightly longer.
Yeah.
But I actually think that there's a couple of things that you could do here. I think my voiceover, you can tell by the sound waves in here, you see.
Mm-hmm.
That actually my voiceover is already finished by then.
Oh, I see. So you're going to trim the voiceover back. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And then we can go and have a little look-see and see what it's like. Let's zoom in a bit here. Zoomies always change the screen around. Let's have a look.
The record-breaking 7th goal came from Bobby Firmino.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's great. Right, what have you got cooking?
All right, okay. Well, I'm going to have to give him a mention. So this one's about celebrating beautiful save. So I'm going to go here into celebrating a beautiful save. I'm going to go incredible. Get rid of A. And then defensive.
Ooh. Oh, it's going to be Joe, isn't it?
Work. Yeah, it's got to be Joe. Got to be Joe Rodon. So player name. Let's go, Joe.
Is Rodon? Rodon's not a very Welsh name, or is that not true?
No, it's not. No, I mean he's a Welsh boy. I through and through. He's a Swans. He's a Jack. Yeah. But Rodon isn't a. Sounds quite French, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rodon. Yeah. I don't know it. Yeah. So there's that. So now then, he plays for Leeds, right? So Now then, Leeds obviously play in white, but then if you're thinking of other colours, I always think of blue and yellow because their crest is always in kind of a blue and yellow, isn't it? So let's go in there. Let's duotone this crowd. So choose them in the layer stack, effects, view all. Now then, is there a lemon?
Lemon.
Nearly. Let's
Not
go
bad.
let's go to custom. Oh yeah, that is right. Let's maybe just change the highlights yellow to maybe a kind of, it's a bit greeny, isn't it? There we go, something like that. And then the blue, let's change that into kind of a that one. There we go. Sorted. If you feel that it's like not neither of the colors that you've picked are showing up, do you know what I mean? Sometimes you pick two colors and you feel like, well, none of those two colors are here. It's all a mishmash between those two colors. Then changing the contrast can help. Okay, so I know we haven't got much time, but I'll just show you that. If I go into the adjust button, which is here on the left-hand side, if I take the contrast right up, then actually those two colors become more polarized and more close to the two colors you pick. All right. So, I can't actually see the defensive there at all now. Maybe I'll just bring the whole brightness down a bit as well. Do a bit of this. There we go. That's fine. Anyway, let's turn up my voiceover. Right, let's bring the playhead back to the beginning of this clip. Like that. And I'm going to go to media, audio, record, voiceover, allow my microphone, start recording. Off we go. And after an incredible goal line scramble, Joe Rodon clears the ball away off his face. And he looks so pleased as well. There we go. So, that was definitely too long. Okay, so I just wanted to see how long is this going to be to break it. Let's push that scene out.
Only just.
There we go, and it has broken it. So let's just go through. Let's just go through the layers. Okay, so choose the layers in your layer stack. So start from the top, and you see right. That's fine. Look at it. It's all that blue clip is all the way across. Next layer, fine. Next layer, fine. Next layer, fine. Final layer, not fine. Not long enough. Fine. Okay.
Can you stretch it, or is that enough?
No, I can't. So then my other option is to slow it down to make it longer. There we go, like that. And now this should be absolutely fine. Let's try it. And after an incredible goal line scramble, Joe Rodon clears the ball away off his face. And he looks so pleased as well.
You got a good commentator's voice, actually.
Oh, thank you, Dom. Thank you.
Works very well.
There we go.
Let's get this last bit on. We've only got a few minutes left.
We'll just do yours now. We don't need to come back to me for this.
Right, yeah. I did a duo.
You know what we need to do? You know what we need to do before we leave? We need to show everyone where they can find the other official branded Premier League templates in Express.
Well, that's true.
Look at that.
That is true.
Before we finish up.
Right. So he's got corner kick for the win here. And then I'll put
which is mad. That ball is on the penalty spot. So
and I put what I put is that score line at the, and then instead of kick I'll put final whistle.
Nice.
And get rid of all of that. Score line at the final whistle. Now if I click it and go to text layouts and dynamic again, and then what I'll do is I'll zoom in and put my cursor next to final, press return, and then I could even do at the final whistle like that.
Yeah.
And then bring it up, put it somewhere like there, maybe make it bigger. And then, put it around about there. And then when it says final, I'm going to put 7-0, make that mega big. There we go. Maybe put it on a little bit of a jaunt. 7-0. And then go to animation. I'll animate it in. It can grow in. I'll make it grow nice and slowly so we all see it. Yeah.
Nice.
And then, you could put a duotone on the video at the back. Select it, effects, duotone, click it again. Maybe, oh no.
Oh, God.
Highlights red.
Yeah.
Flip them around.
Now then.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's gonna that. Yeah, that's well. My last one was red, so maybe I'll flip that one. Scoreline at the final whistle. That's pretty cool. So I've got to go to the start, do my voiceover. So go to media, record voiceover, get my microphone ready.
Final score: Liverpool 7, United 0.
Enjoyed that.
The 0 was full of.
You can see that actually it took me a long while to get going at the start. No, I was trying to think, well, what was I saying?
Your 0 was full of, I think the word I'm looking for is vim. It was full of vim there, Dom.
Even vigor. Yeah, I can pop it there, see what it's like.
Final score: Liverpool 7, United 0.
Amazing. Now, because I went over slightly, I've got this kind of ghost scene at the end. But if I just click on the 3 dots, I can delete it.
All right, bit of music or what? Bit of music.
Yeah, bit of music or what? So let's go to the start. I'm in audio already. What am I going to search for?
Maybe you could go into one of the categories. Like you go into like, I don't know. You know, you could scroll down and go to the rock music or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Jurgen like heavy metal football, didn't he? You know?
Yeah, he did like heavy metal. Let's go to
I think rock is there if you keep going.
electronic film, hip hop, jazz, Latin, novelty, pop, and rock. Right. So my file, as you can see, is 21 seconds. Right. So go to view all. No, it's too happy.
Very rocky, is it?
Yeah. It's got the one.
There it is. Youthful fashion it is.
Youthful fashion it is. Bring the volume down to about 70%. And then let's play this bad boy.
Welcome to Premier League highlights: Liverpool versus Man United,
Oh.
March 2023.
Players who scored a brace: Gakpo, Nunes, Salah.
The record-breaking 7th goal came from
Bobby Firmino.
final score: Liverpool 7, United 0.
I loved it. Now, if you click on the soundtrack, it might need to come down a little bit.
I tell you what, Tom, that is outstanding work. Outstanding work.
There are a few things, you know, like I need to animate the Gakpo Nunes Salah. But ultimately, that's a done deal. That's
brilliant.
Deal.
And you know, you could use these. You could use these with your own. If you got footage from your own football matches or anything at all, you could also.
How cool will that be?
Yeah, you could swap them in, couldn't you? Do you know? Do you just want to click on one of the video clips, like any of the video clips,
and then you've got the replace button down there, and then you can replace with an upload.
Yeah, upload your own videos and bring it in. So you could run your team's social media with this kind of stuff. It's really cool.
Or you could stage stuff on the playground, couldn't you?
Yeah,
celebrations.
Yeah,
like knee slides, maybe.
Yeah.
But you know, anything you just replace that and put it in and find the bit that is the best kind of camera angle and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you want to share, you got to click the share button, and then again, Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or a view only link. Okay. Shall I go back and show exactly where we're going to get these templates from?
Yeah. So so this at the top of the homepage, you can just search for Premier League. Just search in there.
Premier League.
So you've got loads of branded templates here with the official Premier League colours and logos, as you see, and you'll see there the 2 templates that we used today: the video highlights and the shirt. So if you had fun with this, look at all these cool things you could make.
The fixture schedule would be great to do, like your school fixture schedule. If you've got a team name, if you've got like man of the match award here, MVP. Come on. It's not MVP, it's man of the match. But you could do your club name for your for your school team. You've got all sorts of stuff you could do. You can modify a badge. It'd be great fun.
Yeah, so have a look there. Go in and rummage around all of these really cool official templates that you can use. Lots of fun. Right, Dom, what have we got coming up next? It's half term nearly.
Well, it is nearly half term. What have we got? Let me just have a quick check. See, we've got Halloween. Halloween starts tomorrow. So
Yeah.
we've got one on this Thursday, we've got one on Friday, and we've got some next week as well. If you're off next week, or maybe you're back in if you're in the Scottish school, for example, we've got some going on next week and the week after that. So if you want to celebrate Halloween, you'll have 4 chances to do it this Friday, this Thursday, this Friday, next Friday, or the Tuesday after that.
And then the
Definitely
first week back is
yourself
also Guy Fawkes as well, which is the first one for us. So come get registered for the Guy Fawkes night live lesson, which is on the first week back after half term. For those of you who've got a week off. Oh,
Right,
thanks very much, Dom.
back of the net. Nice one. That was great. You were my man of the match for that one. That was great.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I think you were the top scorer.
Right, we'll see you on the next one. Register on the live lessons. You can see the link right there. Off you go. See you later. Bye-bye.
Hello.